for that Sunday night podcast, the Illuminati Radio podcast, one of the illest in the field, one of the illest podcasts on planet Illuminati Radio podcast. With your host, Pastor Michael Smith, co-host, brother like me, Israel. Good evening, brother.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
And co-host, Sister Cheeky. Sister Cheeky in the evening receiving. Good evening, Sister Cheeky. Good evening. All right, that's Sister Cheeky right there. Sister Cheeky and brother Meek Israel. Y'all saying every evening receiving on the Illuminati Radio Sunday Night Podcast Show. Do we have a show for you this evening? Y'all, man, to all of you women and men and women, and I know the only reason why you men is given to women with babies because you want to make babies. You know what I'm saying? But listen, once you realize what this is all about, it's on you to stop. If you keep going, then you get what you get. But it's on you to stop. You shall know the truth. The truth shall make you free. Make sure you guys tap on the like button. People tap on the like button. Get us in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You to this podcast. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, people. We're going to get our announcements out the way. And then we're going to get to the content. Let's see. My announcement is Bible study class every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Telephone number, you already know it, 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310-pound. That's the Bible study class, people. Tune in. You want to know what the Bible study class is? Go to YouTube, type ISBC, Truth, in the YouTube search. That's ISBC, Truth, in the YouTube search. And it's a subscribe button there. That's it for my announcements. Let's go to Brother Israel and his announcements. Brother Israel, you got any announcements?
Announcements. We have the Young Disciples on Young Disciples, and we have Young Disciple merch. That's t-shirts. You get to put in your inquiries at LaMick19 at outlook.com. That's capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com. Capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com. We also have the Young Disciple Discord. You get the information and get into that at LaMick, capital LAMICK 19 at outlook.com. That's LaMick19 at outlook.com. And also you can catch me live on TikTok at LaMick, capital LAMICK on TikTok. That's at LaMick on TikTok.
All right. So we got the announcements out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen. Everything in America, it takes its traits after Babylon. Even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We was never supposed to. Alexa, what Babylonian gods was the days of the week named after?
Media. During the time of the Babylonians, days of the week were the same as the seven celestial bodies: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday named after Babylonian gods. We did not go We did not go after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We said the first day of the week, the second day of the week, the third day of the week, the fifth day of the week. That's how we do things. We don't do things Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because that's Babylonian. These these pagan days like Mother's Day is the worship of Babylonian gods. And we're gonna prove that. So you know what I'm saying? So get your pen and paper out. So you go write down things so that you can look it up yourself. Because we don't lie over here, we tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? We don't lie over here, we tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? We don't celebrate pagan gods neither. We don't celebrate deity that is nothing, because that's what it is, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you celebrate a Mother's Day, you're literally celebrating a female that had a baby without a man. But Andrew, how is that possible?
That is impossible. It's not possible at all.
Chicky, how is Sister Chicky? How is that possible? Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. No. It will not happen. Cannot happen. You need a man. That's why it's called man, woman, and child. It ain't called woman, woman, and child. You know what I'm saying? What type of mess is that? That's straight up confusion. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you are celebrating the worship of a woman that had a baby without a child, and a woman that is shaped like a cat or a dog. Because a cat and a dog, when a cat and a dog have a baby, how many breasts do a cat and a dog have?
No, wait. That's what she has multiple.
Yeah, I don't make this shit up. All you have to do is Google a picture of some rabbits. She got like them 8 breasts. Real talk, real talk.
That's
Okay, and this is
wild.
supposed to be a yeah, oh no. That is what's being worshipped when people think that they all say they celebrate. Well, I'm paying homage to my mama. So your mother only deserves one day out of a year to be catered to when she catered to you for damn near 9 months. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that,
Push your black ass out.
not only that, after the 9 months, right? You got the 18 plus years.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She made sure your kitty diaper was, you know what I'm saying, was white, you know what I'm saying? She made sure you was birthed, you know what I'm saying? She made sure your nappy head was combed, you know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me you're going to give her one day out of a year to give her some meat when she fed your ass 9 months and then 18 damn years after 9 months?
Talking about, yeah, I think my mom deserved this today. Wait, today? What do you mean today?
Yeah, she gonna make them. She gonna make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the Romans said it. We gonna follow it. You following up the Roman customs and Egyptian customs and Babylonian customs.
Yes, massa. Yes, massa.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
massa.
You supposed to, you know what I'm saying? If you love your mama that much, and you supposed to even call you, if you call you, listen, call your mama either every day or every other day. Just to say hi. You don't have to stay on the phone with her for an hour. Just yeah, I just call and see how you doing. How you doing? Goodbye. That's it.
Shoot, and usually when I do,
It is the. Mm-hmm.
usually when I call, I still call my mom. Last time I talked to my mom the other day, actually, after I got off the phone with you, that,
See that?
and
See
it was
that?
good. It was for a good hour. That's it.
Now we're not gonna ask chicken. Chicken, don't fail me on this one. Don't fail me on this one. That's all. We're just curious. When they say curiosity kills the cat.
Oh no. Oh my God.
No.
I did talk to my mom recently.
Oh, okay. There you go. You didn't wait a year to do it, did you?
No, I did not. I don't
Okay,
wait
good.
to talk to my mom.
Good. Because that's what the majority of the world do. They wait till a year pass, and then when May comes around, they call their mama and say, Happy Mother's Day, mother.
They're like, I haven't talked to my mom in a while. It's Mother's Day. Let me ask her that. At least. Well, you mean to tell me you didn't talk to your mom all year? Are you ready for his article?
Watch this, people. Watch this article now. Pay attention. Get a pen and piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? You need to write down some names so you can look them up yourself. And you see that we ain't bullshit.
The ancient Babylon, how did the ancient Babylonians celebrate Mother's Day? The ancient Babylonians did not have a specific holiday for Mother's Day like we do today. However, they celebrated various festivals that honored the divine feminine and the role of mothers in a community. The New Year festival, known as Akitu, was one of the most significant celebrations in the Babylonian calendar, occurring in the spring. That's the end of that.
And what is that? And what is that? That is first fruits. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate first fruits in May. They celebrate Mother's Day. Yeah. Yeah. You said that was the end of that article?
No, it's not the end. That was the end of that passage right there. It marked the renewal.
Okay, go ahead.
It marked the renewal of the natural world and the reestablishment of the order in the cosmos. The festival included rituals.
Now, now check this out. They worship it, they celebrate it because it represents the newness. Why do we keep the feast of first fruits? For the same reason.
The
We keep the
renewal,
feast of first fruits because
the renewal of spring.
Noah came up with because Noah came up with his ark in May, the feast of first fruit, and began to replenish the earth in May, the feast of first fruit. That's when Noah came up with the ark.
That's when they finally found dry land.
Exactly. And see how the Babylonians, you know what I'm saying, use our day to worship their God and call it renewal.
Fact, Mother's Day. Because that's also symbolized. Oh, it started off with the mother. When really, in our, it started with Noah.
And that's why they say Mother Earth. Oh, this Mother Earth or Mother Nature is all Babylonian. You know what I'm saying? It starts with us. It starts with Noah. And you can catch that in the book of Jubilee. That's in the book. You know what I'm saying? Noah is the one that replenished the earth. Noah had three sons, Japheth, Ham, and Shem. If you did not come from Japheth, Ham, or Shem, you do not exist today. But the Babylonians do what? They take our day, and why do they worship on the month that's associated with our holy days? Because they know where the portal's at. And you know what I'm saying? They go through the same portals to worship their God as we worship our God's holy day. It's the same portal, the same way in the book of Maccabees, how the pagans, the Babylonians, came in our temple and started sacrificing swine flesh on the temple to
That's
their God.
that's well.
Yeah. You see this? And they want the newness of life. Ain't nothing new in these damn deities. You are worshiping a deity, a female deity with about 8 breasts, you know what I'm saying, and a sun disk on the top of her head. You know what I'm saying? A sun disk on top of her head, 8 breasts, you know what I'm saying, and no man. And that's why in society today, what do the black woman say? Oh, I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the mama and the dad. Get the hell out of here with that garbage.
It sounds like a Baphomet. The
Yeah, so man, man, you cannot do what a man do, no matter how much you bench press women. You cannot do what a man do. Stay in a woman's way.
festival included rituals such as the ceremonial planting of barley seeds, symbolizing fertility and abundance, and the reenactment of the battle between the god Murdoch and the primordial forces of chaos. These rituals were performed by the
There you go.
king and priest to reaffirm his divine right to rule and to gain the favor of the god.
So Ceramides always embraces a son, Murder, or Marduk, or Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? She always embraces her son. She always put her son up to be, you know what I'm saying, worship. And what do the women do today? You know what I'm saying? They very rarely, you know what I'm saying, embrace their daughter. The women today embrace their sons more than their daughters. Am I right or wrong?
You actually to really think about it, you are right. Like the women, most women today, they actually like downgrade. They actually it's like they're in competition with their daughters.
Exactly. And, and, and they always say, you the man of the house. You the man of a lot of women. Oh, hold up. A lot of women nickname. My bad. A lot of women nickname their son Little Man. Come here, little man, or man. Come here, man, or little man.
Hmm.
That's still a boy, baby.
I am a boy.
That's what they a lot and try to put a little boy in the position of a man before he become a man. That's the nature of women today.
I would never call that.
And on this day, well, not on this day, but the day before this day and the week before this day, you know what a lot of women did? Unblock a lot of men that they used to talk to just so the men can see their posts, just so the men they can get ready for the men to or activate what you gotta do for me, you gotta get me something,
Mm.
don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. And women is not going to give up these pagan days because it involves them be something for free. So they're not going to give it up. No matter how much we say it's pagan, they're going, no, you're saying, I'm not giving up this. I get pampered on this day.
They're like, hold on. You tell me I can't go out on this day? You tell me I still gotta have my kids? Well, it's Mother's Day, isn't it? Like the having kids making you a mother? Like, why would you want, like, that'll defeat the purpose of you being a mother. You didn't have your kids on Mother's Day. Like, what? I'm trying to go out and party.
I was on
I need
I
to
was on
relax.
YouTube this morning. Early this morning, about early this morning, I was on YouTube this morning, right? About 3 o'clock this morning, and I see this black girl from New York, and she called an Uber because she was on her way to a Lil Wayne concert, and she got in the Uber. When she got out the Uber, uh, the dress that she was wearing, her ass was slipped out of the dress. And she said, well, I don't think that's the type of outfit this is. My ass just slipped out the dress. I'm walking here to the bench with my ass out. I can't do nothing about it. My ass is just out.
What?
And that's how wicked I. Yeah. She's walking to the venue in a dress that is obviously too small for her damn body.
And she said
Yeah,
she can't do nothing about it. Her ass is just out, so she don't leave her ass out.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. She's going to a Lil Wayne concert. Lil Wayne's supposed to be performing in D.C. somewhere, and that's where she was headed to. She said she hopes to be on the front row.
Yeah, she was hoping she knew the mission that she was on. That was no woman right there, Dad. I'm sorry, that's what you call it, Jezebel. When to be in front
Right.
row, cause priorities is not front row, especially not at no Lil Wayne concert. Ain't no reason. He is nothing to be front row about. Like you get a front row seat, taking a front row seat to a Lil Wayne concert, and nowadays is like a hot potato for him to be 6 feet under on stage. Because that's what he looked like. Like he could go at any time. Like the heart could just kaboom.
You celebrate this favorite day, you know what I'm saying? You understand this? Um, and nobody, and now it's one thing that you don't know, but you know that it's pagan, you have nobody to blame but yourself for the wild and the problems that come to your life. Because the children of Israel definitely can't do this because it's consequences from it. This is Babylonian. You are literally worshiping fallen angels who is desperately looking to be worshipped because they cannot be worshipped unless they mislead you into thinking that it's something else. And that is what they are doing the mother thing. They are misleading you, thinking that it's all about your mother, when it's really all about a deity who had a baby without a man with 8 breasts.
Also symbolism. Most most households, especially the ones that me and my sister and my brother grew up in, it was a single mother household. So it was pretty much also predicting exactly what we live in.
That's correct. And the same way the original Virgin Mary is actually Serenity, mother and child. It's actually Serenity. And that is, and when we push that amongst us, we are spiritually worshiping Serenity. When the women believe that they are okay without the man and stay in that mindset. They are
And that's exactly what we're doing too. Like, there's a lot, especially with celebrities now. Who is it? Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. What was recently we just called? What happened?
And what did Rihanna and what did Rihanna say to A$AP Rocky? She was gonna pay to have A$AP Rocky be a housemaid.
Oh yeah, to be a house dad, to stay at home dad, 24/7, full time. Pay him.
Yeah.
Why would you have to pay him?
That's pushing, you know what I'm saying? That's pushing the spirit of Babylon to Ramesses and Nimrod. Okay. And they pride themselves in that. And a lot of women be like, well, no, black men ain't SHIT. No, it's a black man you choose that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Fact, black male in the right mindset, trust me, he's good for you. But one in the wrong mindset, yeah, you might as well go with him.
For example, look at Brother Israel. He's not the one that goes dipping his way into every chicken wife.
Facts. Actually, the amount of bars I got, you guys wouldn't believe me, so there's no reason for me even saying it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The less, the more pure you are, the more of a hoe you are.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of women pride themselves in their body count. Oh, I know. All he's doing is wearing and tearing your damn body. Both men and women, wearing and tearing your body. Well, nobody wants an old, high mileage car. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want no damn car with that 200, 300,000 miles on it. You know what I'm saying? That engine about to go.
Fact, you got men out here proud to have 500 bodies. Like, oh, you don't know how many I have. If I told you, and they still end up going out like they going about, oh, okay, I got 500. 500, damn, like, are you even, like, are you gonna live past the age are you gonna live today? Like, because the amount of people that you've been with, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a whole concoction of stuff growing inside of you right now.
Yeah. And a lot of here's what a lot of women don't understand. A lot of women don't understand that every man that they label, the man's a man's DNA is in the woman. So if the woman is laying with multiple men, there's multiple men's DNA or personality stays with that woman way after that woman leaves that man. So when a woman is got multiple personalities and considered crazy and Looney Tunes, is because she got multiple spirits in her. And that's what people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Well, but Israel,
What's good?
yeah. What else you got on that article?
Let's see what we have. The festival of the festival of Ishtar.
Festival what?
Ishtar,
Ishtar.
which celebrated
Now who that is?
which celebrated the dual aspect of love and war, also reflected the complexities of human emotion and the intertwining of love and conflict. The goddess Ishtar
Human
was revered as a powerful
human
was revered as a powerful deity associated with both fertility and combat, and her celebration was characterized by joy, re- 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 revelry, and the honoring of her
Revelry.
um marital power.
So she's fertility. That's why she got all the breasts. And revelry, that's when, you know what I'm saying? Watch this. Later on tonight, after the day drops, women is going to be full of alcohol on social media, cussing out the people in the comment section. Watch what I tell you.
Shoot,
Women are going to be full of alcohol.
they already was doing that. They started on a weekend, that on Friday. You a little late on that. Yeah, they started that. They was like, oh, Mother's Day weekend. Oh, I'm getting lit. Friday came, it was over.
Yeah, full of alcohol, cussing out the people in the comment section. Because the people in the comment section is telling them that's not ladylike. Why you gotta drink? Why you gotta act like that? Why don't you cover yourself up? Don't tell me what to do. Well, I don't need no man to tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy. What is the characteristic of worshiping this deity? Fertility, that's having babies. Revelry, that's what they're doing today on social media, cursing out people in the comment section. And emotion. And emotion. What is emotion? Watch what happens when you don't follow Mother's Day.
Thanks.
You will be in the emotion of the women. The women will be in the emotion. Oh, I'm not you. You ain't tagged
Nah,
nothing.
you won't be you won't be in the emotion. You'll be in the crosshairs of what's to come if you don't recognize that as Mother's Day.
That's right. You see? And this is all the characteristics of worshiping Ishtar or Isis or Marduk or Nimrod or Tammuz or Ashtoreth or the Queen Mother Goddess of Heaven. You got many things, but it's one deity that is worshipped. Let's read some more, Brother Israel.
We got these festivals were a tribute to the deities aiming to gain the favor and blessings. Rituals often included prayers, hymns, and sacrifices conducted by priests and priestesses. All right, let's correct this real quick. There's no such thing as priestesses. Okay, that's an Egyptian acknowledgement. We don't ain't no such thing as priestesses over here. Who?
And you said prayers and hymns.
Yeah.
What is they going to be? What is the women going to be doing at home? Playing music while drinking and talking shit.
Yep. And repeating the music that they hear, singing along with the music.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And getting drunk and talking a whole lot of mess.
So they're letting in spirits, right? They're pretty much getting in the frequency of the spirit. Because they drink, they let it in the spirit, and it's all in one motion. It's in the exact order that it said. They drink, they let the spirit in,
Yep.
they get into the groove, right? The spirit takes over, and then that's when the vibe ends up changing. The whole energy shifts. The who acted as intermediaries between the gods and the people. The belief was that Divine favor would ensure prosperity, health, and peace for the community. The ancient Babylonians' understanding of motherhood and the divine feminine was deeply rooted in their agriculture and spiritual practices. They celebrated nurturing and protected aspects of motherhood through these festivals, honoring the goddesses and the role of mothers in the community. That's the end of that one.
You hear that, brothers and sisters? What we are reading is that this is what you're doing. You are spiritually worshiping supremacy or Exo or you know what I'm saying, or Nimrod. That's what you're doing. But hey, y'all not gonna listen because you know what I'm saying. Y'all get too much material things out of this day. Y'all get your cash app, y'all get your super chat. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you after we end this broadcast, I guarantee you there is some woman on social media asking for cash app.
I know, I already know on TikTok, you got women out here like, oh, it's Mother's Day. What you guys gonna do for me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be all up in the couple like, hold on. And you got people that really respect what happened.
You know who they not asking for cash app?
They maybe that.
The man that went up in them to have the baby.
Oh, he
They
broke.
asking every man but the man. Yeah, exactly. They asking every man but the man that they lay with. they asking every man for cash app. They are literally asking strangers on social media for money.
Women, you gotta understand. Like,
Literally.
you gotta understand. The righteous were never meant to be rich, and with dollar signs. Okay, even back in our history, we were wealthy, but we were never wealthy through money. We just had it like that. We naturally have it like that. It's our knowledge that makes us wealthy. We know how to use it. That's all we need.
Yeah. That's Deuteronomy 17:17. The scripture says, thou shalt not supply anything unto thyself. Money, houses, cars, boats, plate, trade, and even wine.
Now, does that mean go ahead and take those lives? No, that Ham decided to take it that far. Like, oh, he said, "Well, the wives too." Okay, this woman is mine. This woman is mine. This woman. He took that far. We understood what it actually meant. Like we can, but that wouldn't be the right way.
That would be called fornication. And if you look up how an STD is encountered, it will tell you multiple parts. That's how an STD is encountered. You know what I'm saying? And in our culture, there was no such thing as you know say getting together, hooking up, boyfriend. You know, it was all of that. There was no such thing.
Yeah,
Either you was engaged to either you was engaged to be married or you was married. That's the way it was.
facts. You was like single until you found someone, or you found someone and you guys were with that person literally until that, or until that, pretty much. Yeah. The only way that person is gone is if someone decides to unalive them, or an illness overtook them. Even then, back then, we didn't really have to deal with illness. Now, on this scale,
And, and that's when a woman will become a widow. And when a woman is a widow, you know who take care of the woman? The congregation. The congregation take care of the widow. Why? Because the tithe that goes to the priest take care of the widow whose husband was unalive.
therefore, the widows still don't have to. The widow don't have to worry about, oh, what's gonna happen now, cause I don't have no man. Don't worry. The family, which is the congregation, the family is gonna take care of it. He could peacefully rest. The woman could peacefully grieve and not worry about what's gonna happen now. She could peacefully do all that.
So the woman didn't have to worry about the mother and the father or struggling or doing this because the family, the congregation, and the time that came into the priest was enough to take care of that widow. And, and the kid, the, the kids is taken care of by the conscience. The men, the boys, are being raised by the men of the congregation. The girls is being raised by the women in the congregation. So there was always help.
Tamika, you have something in the background?
You know what?
You have something in the background?
That's like his tablet. That's why I had to get it. You read it?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Whenever you're ready to talk, you listening though, right?
Yeah, listen.
I know that. Go ahead.
Chicken. That's chicken people. That's chicken. That's big cheeks in the heat. It's a sheep. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tap on the right one. Tap on the right one. Um, so that was it for that article. We're going to go to a commercial break and we're going to go to our announcement. And then we're going to get to the next article. You know what I'm saying? You're tuned into the Look at Radio podcast show every Sunday evening and Thursday evening right here on the Radio podcast with your host, Pastor Mike Smith, co-host, Brother Ladik Israel. Good evening, Brother Israel.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
And we also have co-host, Sister Chick. Good evening, Sister Chicky. Good evening, good evening, good evening. The Chicky right there. All right. And my announcement is Bible study class every Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Friday and Saturday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch that broadcast by either going to ISBC Truth on YouTube. That's ISBC Truth on YouTube. Or just calling in the telephone number, which is 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310 and we're going to go to Israel for his announcement.
Announcements over on the Young Disciple side. We have Young Disciple merch. You could then put in your inquiries at lamick19outlook.com. That's capital LAMICK19outlook.com. We also have Young Disciple Discord. You put in for the details at lamick19outlook.com, capital LAMICK19outlook.com. And if you have any personal questions or advice, you can find me on TikTok at Lamick, capital LAMICK on TikTok. That's Lamick on TikTok.
Okay. And so the announcements, brothers and sisters, if you missed the announcement, we will definitely bring you the announcements again when we go back to break. Now let's get to this other article.
Other article we have honoring goddesses of motherhood in ancient Egypt.
Now check this out, brothers and sisters. The same deity, because it's the same fallen angels that came down to earth uh, that was supposed to guard the humanity. They supposed to guard humanity, but they did not. Like the scripture says, they went into the door of men. These are those same fallen deities. So the same deities that the Babylonians honor and worship is the same deities that the Africans honor and worship. So that's why we're showing you the Egyptians and what they do as well, because it's the same deity. So just want to clear that up. Now we go on to Brother Israel for that article.
Mother's Day had strong religious roots, primarily linked to the goddess Isis, who symbolized the ideal mother and wife. Isis was revered for her devotion to her husband Osiris, Osiris and her son Horus, and she became a model of.
Now check this out, brothers and sisters. You it's the same deity, just different names. You know what I'm saying? Isis is Serapis. Horus, you should know Horus because when you got your dollar bill, that I on the back of the dollar bill, let me see, hold up a minute.
It's his eye.
Alexa, what is the history of the eye that's on the back of the dollar bill according to Egypt?
From Quora.com. Also, the eye in the pyramid at the back of the dollar bill is to represent the Eye of Horus, the falcon god of Egypt.
Say that again, Alexa.
Also, the eye in the pyramid at the back of the dollar bill is to represent the Eye of Horus, the falcon god of Egypt.
Alexa, stop. So just want to clear that up to let you guys know that when you worship money, when you focus on getting a bag, ain't nothing wrong with money, but when your mind is on, that's when you worship in the spiritual deity Horus. And that's the same thing as celebrating Mother's Day. Now, read that line again, Brother Israel.
Mother's Day had strong religious roots, primarily linked to the goddess Isis, who symbolized the ideal mother and wife. Isis was revered for her devotion to her husband Osiris and her son Horus, and she became a model of marital care and protection. Annual festivals were held in her honor, celebrating her role in restoring life and nurturing the next generation. Other goddesses, such as Hathor, Hathor, were also associated with fertility, motherhood, and nurturing, and were honored with offerings and prayers. The celebrations often included flower decorated decorated processions where people carried offerings and paraded through cities to express gratitude and respect for mothers. Both feel
Okay, respect for mothers. You hear that? Do you hear that? Respect for mothers. It says offering. What do you do on Mother's Day for your mother?
you give
You
her
not
gifts.
offer her, yeah, offer her food, offer her gifts. You presenting offerings to your mother. This is spiritually worshiping Serenity. And it said they will parade things around. Flowers. You give flowers. Flowers. You know what I'm saying? You give offerings. This is the same thing, just a different time period, people.
Now,
The modern day way of worship.
you guys, that do it now, when you guys hear this, you guys, oh well, I don't really do it based off the ancient aspect. It doesn't matter if you're doing it based off the fact that you're participating in it by repeating exactly what is done in ancient times. You are taking part in that. Yes, you love your mother. We understand, but take the aspect of recognizing Mother's Day. That whole get it in line of take that automatic response like, oh, this day is Mother's Day. Take that out of your mindset, because then you start respecting exactly what mother really is.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if you ain't text or called or you know what I'm saying, contacted your mother in a month,
You should
then
not be celebrating no
you
Mother's
don't
Day.
really, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of brothers and sisters that you know what I'm saying have not contacted their mother in a month, but yet on this day they want to contact their mother.
Like, oh mom, I miss you bullshit. Excuse my French.
And
BS.
a lot of when a lot of mothers see their kids' numbers show up in their call ID, the first thing the mama is thinking, oh, what the hell did he do now?
Yep,
What did he do now? Or what did he bought now? Or you know what I'm saying?
that is exactly what it
That's
is.
why a lot of mothers, yeah, that's why a lot of mothers put your number or put your call on ignore.
Yep,
And the worst thing a mama want to see is a number come across their phone that says correctional facility.
that or unknown number
Yeah, yeah.
on Mother's Day. Like,
Unknown number on
who's not
you have a
who?
collect call from uh, uh, you have a collect call from Jay McQuaid from a correctional facility.
Here we go. Hello. Yeah, mom. I know I don't call you, but it's Mother's Day. Just want to show you appreciation for being my mom. But you got money put on my
And by the
counter.
way, yeah, by the way, can you put the money on my book? Can you send me a letter? Come visit me. By the way, I need you to do a three-way. My baby mama is not answering my phone call. Can you do a three-way for me? I need to see if she's laid up with some other nigga.
Yeah, after I say Happy Mother's Day to her, I'm gonna be like, hey, let me talk to my son really quick. Yo, son, yeah, there another nigga there? Yeah, daddy, there's another man here right now. Yo, put your mom on the phone. Yo, mom, I'm gonna talk to you when I get a chance. Get off the line, mom.
Hey, you hear a deep voice in the background. Shaniqua, who's that on the phone? Junior, get back in your room.
I told you mind your damn business, boy. What he tell? What he tell you? You know that boy lying.
We gotta wake up because you're following, and this is why our people suffer the worst. Because the book of Jude, the book of Judas, Judas, the book of Judas tells us that as long as we have sin amongst us, we don't have no protection. Everything is we're going to be going through. Problems after problems after problems. But as long as we keep those laws, that's commandments, Nothing can stop us from doing what we want to do. Nothing. Nothing can stop you from achieving what you want to achieve as long as you keep those commands. And we are the only people that suffer for doing the thing that heathens. The heathens don't suffer because that's what they do naturally. But the children of Israel is the only people that suffer for doing the thing that the heathens do. Because we are a holy people. We are a holy nation. We are a people that has a God that tells us that we need a soap and rag to bathe, not just soap. So, we have a God that tells us that rabbit is to be hopping around, not on a dinner plate.
or that pig is supposed to stay in the field and not on your plate. A pig is supposed to roll in the mud and be kept alive. Let the pig unalive themselves, okay? Don't even go. There's no reason for us to be near them. Yes, the Most High made them and put them here. But he said you don't even have to touch their flesh. We're not even allowed to touch their flesh, which means we're supposed to stay separated.
We have a God that gave us the whole ox to eat, not just the tail.
I mean, all right, listen. I love me some oxtails, right? But I like you're not gonna catch me every single day with an ox. No, it don't work like that. I couldn't do it. There's other parts that's better. There, well, oxtail is almost like it's like a it's like a almost like a delicacy. It's like yeah, it's there, but like have it like on a special occasion type of. Because the best parts of the actual food is on the actual animal itself.
And you notice how people pride themselves instead of eating the ox, they want to eat the thing that is next to the poop hole.
The tail. Like, yeah, no, I don't want the rib. No, I don't want the chop. Give me that tail, yeah. Give me the tail. Chop that up into little pieces because I don't want it whole. And then put it in stew.
So you ox eat ox.
Oh yeah, why add it? Take off a portion of the ass and make that into a roast.
This is our God gave us clean things. Clean things. You know what I'm saying? Not dirty things.
Even then,
This is you know what I'm saying? We are a clean people.
even then, our people still take the clean thing and eat the most disgusting part of that clean thing, like the tongue. Like really? You got people out here biting off the faces of whole animals. Why you gotta bite off the face? Like you can't just go eat the meat. Why you gotta chew on their teeth?
People is straight up wicked, straight up wicked, and all because they want to follow after what the heathens. We're not supposed to be celebrating no Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing that you know what I'm saying. Um, because a lot of brothers and sisters, especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying. You have women becoming mothers at damn near 14. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to say
you
that
surprised
that
at
is
14 that? I know a girl that had a baby at 12.
damn.
Tamika does too. We know
Like,
the same
like
female.
yeah, like they both kind of teach each other how to wipe their ass. That's some, yeah, the mother and the baby got to shit, and she got to share the same pull up. That's crazy.
That
You
is
know what I'm
funny.
saying? We're not supposed to be celebrating Mother's Day. Mother's Day is a celebration of Semiramis or Nimrod's wife slash mother. You know what I'm saying? And other things, I tell you, listen, here's the thing. Your mother and your father came together by uh, uh, um, ordainedness from the Most High God to have you. Now, you was born because everybody came from the spiritual realm. You are a spirit, whether you know it or not. You just happen to have a body. There is spirits, angels that surround you that's ordained to protect you, that wish they had a body like you. You were the blessed one to be blessed to have a body on earth. That's why the Most High God considered us so special. You know what I'm saying? That's why if we keep the commandments, you know what I'm saying, we're protected. You know what I'm saying? We are in body, but we are spirits. You know what I'm saying? So when your mother and your father come together, which is ordained by the Most High God, and have you, your mother and your father got to train you up in a way of righteousness so that when you get of age, the Spirit of the Lord can lead you and guide you on your purpose in life. Everybody have an ordained purpose. That's why you was born. You was born for an ordained purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? We get sidetracked from our purpose by the distractions of the earth. You know what I'm saying? The video games, you know what I'm saying? The twerking, the little ways, and the Beyonce, and the Cardi loud mouth bees. You know what I'm saying? We get distracted by these things when we're supposed to be. Like, if you read the book of Titus, Titus tells the women how to raise their young ones. You know what I'm saying? To get them prepared to be so that the spirit of the Lord can take over and lead you into your destiny. You know what I'm saying? The same way you have prophets, prophet Jeremiah, prophet Hosea, the same prophets that we read about in the Bible, they back in today. You just don't know who they are because the Bible says everyone come back in their own life. If you was a prophet then, you're a prophet now. If you was a, you know what I'm saying? If you was a evangelist then, you're an evangelist now. If you was a brick maker then, you was a brick maker now. Whatever you was then, you are today. If you was a scoffer then, you are a scoffer now. If you was a paganism then, you're paganism now. Why? Because the Christ says, behold, he cometh with 10,000 of his angels, and every eye shall see him, even them that pierced him. So what did that scripture say? That scripture is saying is those that pierced Christ back then is going to see him that now. They have to be reborn back into the earth in order for them to see him, right? So find your purpose and get into your purpose first. Stop wasting time because you're not going to prosper trying to chase the bag. You know that everybody who chase the bag always find themselves broke. You know, everybody who say, "Oh, I gotta get this bag, I gotta get this money." Everybody who talks about money never have it. brothers and sisters. We got to find our purpose. Get into class. That's how you find your purpose. So we're gonna go to commercial break, and I think we got one more. We got one more. We got one more article, brother.
Um, if we were just doing a Mother's Day one, that was the rest of the article. There's more to that article, but this is the last of the article that.
Okay, okay. All right, so I guess we'll go to commercial break, and if we got time for another article?
I could do one more article.
Okay, okay. So we go to commercial break, and then we'll get to the next article. And I guess we'll
You
have
know which one
two.
you know which one you want to do because we didn't decide to pick on which one you want to pull from. What you want to speak on?
Whichever one you think is good. Whichever one you think is okay.
All right. All right. Get through the. All right. By the time you finish the commercial, I'll have to pick up.
Okay. And we got two final thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Got brother Israel's final thoughts. We're gonna have Chief give bring her final thought in. See what she got for her final thought. So we got two final thoughts. All right, let's go to the commercial break. You're tuned into the Illuminati Radio Podcast Show every Sunday night, Thursday night, right here on the Radio Podcast with your host, Pastor Brandon Smith, co-host, Brother Rami Israel. Good evening, Brother Israel.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
All right, and we also have co-host, Sister Chicken. Good evening, Sister Chicken. Good evening. All right, that's Sister Chicken. And announcement number one, we got the Bible study class. ISBC stands for Israelite Bible Camp, so we have Israelite Camp, that's Strictly Right Bible. And we got Bible study class every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to catch those broadcasts, go to ISBC Truth on YouTube. That's ISBC Truth on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button to get over there, or you can just call the telephone number at those same times. 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310-pound. That's just for my announcement. And go to Brother Israel for his announcement.
Announcements we have on the Young Disciple side. We have the Young Disciple merch. That's t-shirts. You can put in your inquiries at Lamick19 at outlook.com. That's capital LAMICK19outlook.com. We also have the Young Disciple Discord. You could get the information about that by putting it in at Lamick19 at outlook.com. That's capital LAMICK19 at outlook.com. And if you have any personal questions or want advice, you can find me on TikTok Live at Lamick, capital LAMICK on TikTok. That's Lamick on TikTok.
Praise God, praise that brother Israel right there. There's a now man. People, you know, say, and that's the truth. You know, say, we're not telling you not to celebrate Mother's Day because we're haters. We're telling you not to celebrate Mother's Day because we want to see you prosper. And you stopping your progress because, see, everything is spiritual. The spiritual controls the physical. The physical don't control the spiritual. And the reason why Christ told us to pray like this: Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come as it is in heaven on earth. Because the heavenly table is in order. They never went out of one. We on earth are the ones out of one. So if we get back in order with the heavenly table, with the heavenly table, whatever we pray for, it will manifest in our life on earth. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we want, our destiny, you know what I'm saying? Our problems are solved because we are in perfect line with the heavenly table. When you are disconnected from the heavenly table, that's just like you unplugging your lamp from the socket. When you unplug your lamp from the socket, the light bulb go off. When you plug your lamp in the socket, your light bulb go on. When you plug yourself, your spirit, in with the heavenly table, you are illuminated according to the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 2. It says it, that you may be illuminated. So this is why we're telling you not to keep the Mother's Day. Because even though it looks innocent, it will spiritually unalive you. And you wonder why you're struggling for everything. You're struggling for this, you're struggling for that. You're trying the best you can to make it in society, but then you still find yourself struggling. It's because you're disconnected from the heavenly table by celebrating pagan deities.
You can't serve two
No holidays.
masters. You can only serve one master. You either serve the Most High or you follow what everybody does down here. And that's Mother's Day.
That's why you see the women on social media begging for cash app because they don't even know that what they're doing is they're gonna not only be begging for cash app today, they're gonna find themselves begging next month, the month after next, and the month after next. Why? Because you are spiritually unaliving yourself. And this is, like I said, the spiritual controls the physical do not control the spiritual. So if you're connected from the heavenly table, you're disconnected from life. And that's what you have to understand. This is why we are telling you about Mother's Day and not to do it. We don't care what kind of bag you get. But if it causes you to suffer for it, we have a problem with that. Anyway, let's see. You got brother, you got that?
Yeah, I do. This one doesn't necessarily have to do with Mother's Day, but we do have one from me to take out. We have Takashi 69 and Cuban IG model Alade Alzugari expecting a baby boy.
And this has everything to do with freaking Mother's Day.
This has everything?
This story dropped. Yeah, you said it just dropped.
I didn't say it.
What did we read about?
I didn't say what, the article?
Yeah, the article.
Oh yeah, May 9th.
Yeah. So this has everything to do. Notice it dropped, you know what I'm saying, just a day before Mother's Day. Because what did we read about Egypt? What was the symbolization of Acess about?
Oh yeah, fertility. You right. Okay, yeah. Actually, okay, so it does have okay. Me to take out.
So this is a ritual. So this is a ritual that Takashi 69 is doing to bring
gonna have a baby boy with.
And notice the baby boy. What do Isis do? Make her son a god. Nimrod.
Me to take out has the and actually this boy has the potential of becoming, real high up there because of course not because of his dad could rap or anything, but the reputation his father carries. Like everyone knows who 6ix9ine is. So
Yeah,
six
he
nine,
just check it out because we know that Tashi 69 can't rap. That he screams on a song. I don't call it rap.
yeah, he screams on a song about stuff that he don't really do in real life. All right, as far as long as I know him, that's what you call a poser. Okay,
Yeah.
Media Takeout has the absolute rainbow baby. That's what we're calling it, rainbow baby exclusive. Just when you thought Tekashi 6ix9ine was staying quiet after his recent release from the Feds, he's back in the headlines with some major Big Dad energy. With we can exclusively confirm that the Trolls rapper and his Cuban IG bombshell girlfriend, Alade, also known as Alade Alter, are officially expecting their first child together, and it's a boy. The couple had a
got Issachar got with Manessa. Issachar is the Mexican, and Manessa is the Cuban, according to the church original.
correct. That's very correct. The couple have well held a wild gender reveal party on Friday, May 8th, 2026, and in typical 6ix9ine fashion, it wasn't without a little controversy. Our insiders tell us the rainbow hair rapper was beaming as the blue confetti hitting the floor, finally getting the son he's been dreaming of.
Oh boy, I bet you his Ephraimite baby mama is heated.
Agenda,
His baby mama is an Ephraimite, and yeah, his baby mama is Puerto Rican, right? That's his first baby mama, right?
a Cuban.
Ephraimite.
Oh, first one?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Ethan, right? Okay, yeah.
yeah, she's an Ephraimite. She is eating.
She was like, "Oh, word." So that's what we doing. Cubans now. It just takes a slight variation in the blood dad for the trigger to happen. Like you couldn't do another Puerto Rican. You had to go for a Cuban.
No, I think he's working his way around the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah, he was like, "Come on, I gotta get a taste of all tribes. I can't. There's 12 tribes out there. That's 12 different flavors that I could touch."
You know, you know what? You know what? What tribe of women he didn't make a baby with? The black woman.
I was just about to say that, Judah. I was like, this guy is staying away from Judah as far as possible. He was like, listen, he was like, listen, Nikki, I'll do a song with you, but I can't get with you, Ati. That's exactly what he said. He was like, Carter,
Notice they announced it on the ninth. The ninth, not the number nine actually represents Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? The Babylonian god Nimrod. Number nine. The same way November is the ninth month, and ninth month. Actually, November is named after Nueve, or you know what I'm saying. In the Babylonian, it is named after Nimrod.
Nueve.
That's what the ninth month is.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Why 9 is nueve? 9
Named after
Nimrod.
Nimrod. So, so he announced it was this news story dropped on his night, Nimrod, while celebrating Celestial. So it's all about Nimrod and Serenity.
A gender reveal with a twist. While most couples are just happy for a healthy baby, Takashi had to take it to an extreme. Sources say the rapper joked, "We think it was a joke," that he only wanted to celebrate if it was a boy. Nah, that wasn't a joke. He was dead ass. He knew exactly what he was doing. The event was a high-end dash filled with blue decorations and heavy security. Despite his legal troubles early this year, 6ix9ine looked like a changed man as he hung hugged Alday, who was glowing in a tight-fitted white dress that showed off her groin bump.
And here's the thing. This whole baby shower thing and gender reveal thing, this is all about the worship of Nimrod as well. You know what I'm saying? Our custom, the Israelite custom, we are not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, celebrating babies. That's what the heathens do, you know what I'm saying. We're not supposed to be celebrating babies, giving gifts at baby showers. That's what the heathens do, because it's a representation of the virgin mother and child, which is Ramesses and Nimrod. Because Mary and Joseph, Mary did not get pregnant by an angel, because that would mean the Most High God broke His own commandment and committed adultery on Joseph.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that don't even make sense. The Most High God would not commit adultery, would not break His own law. You know what I'm saying? And
Now,
Mary could not call Joseph her husband. Mary would have to call the Most High God her husband.
exactly. So what happened was the Most High gave His most purest soul to the earth through those two.
This is when it says that Mary was with child of the Holy Ghost. It's the same way Brother Israel is anointed. It's the same way Pastor Michael Smith is anointed. It's the same way any priest of Israel teaches the truth, is anointed to teach the truth. We all are filled with the Holy Spirit. That's what it means. It means they are anointed, not that the Holy Spirit has been birthed in a womb. That's how our people got that mixed and fruit. They go, oh look, Mary was impregnated by a spirit. Now the Holy Spirit is in her body. No, no, it
That's
means
blasphemy. And that was the case.
Yes.
I would be Christ would have been a giant. And giants is an abomination. In that aspect, that whole in that and when it's held like that, the whole um belief system of that is an abomination because Christ will have to be a giant.
A lot of people will say, well, how do you explain uh, uh, Joseph and Mary, Mary being pregnant, you know what I'm saying, and Joseph had to put his Mary away? Because in our tradition, before Joseph can go in onto Mary, he would have to go to the party
That's why.
You got to
That's
go to
why.
the party, and you got to go to the party, and the parents of the male and the male have to pay the parents of the female a dowry. You know what I'm saying? Money got to be exchanged. The parents of the male and the male got to pay a dowry to the parents of the woman.
That's your marriage.
And
That's your
after
marriage
that,
ceremony.
exactly. And after that, after you guys drink, there's a party, there's music. Then you take the woman into a back room and you part the Red Sea. And when they come out of that room, they are certified married. Joseph within Joseph parted the Red Sea before the party, and that's why Mary was pregnant. And to have Mary go into the party already being pregnant, it's a shameful thing. It's just like it's a shameful thing for a woman to be pregnant and there's no man around. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. We praise every woman that has a baby, but then don't have the baby's father nowhere in sight. We praise the woman for that. That's a no-no. That's supposed to be a shameful thing for a woman to have a damn baby and there is no man around. That's a shameful thing, but in this society, it is a glorified thing. You know, back then we had customs. We knew that it was a shameful thing for Mary to go to the party with as a pop, having a baby, bearing a baby.
Shoot,
That's a shameful thing.
you would.
You know what I'm saying? That means you're not going with the custom of marriage, and that makes Mary uh, sexually active, um, uh, rebellious, or should I say a harlot, because she could not wait. You got to be married. You got to have the party. You got to exchange money. Everything got to be done in order before you could lay with that woman.
Yeah, she's a hoe.
If things worked out back then, like they worked out, if things worked out now, like they worked out back then you would not have deadbeat fathers because in order for a man to get a woman, he has to prove himself that he can support and take care of that woman. That's what the dowry was about. So you see, you have the custom that we knew back then is not exercised now. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, smashing. Oh, I smashed that. I'm going to smash this and smash this, all this other stuff. That comes with responsibility. A lot of these men don't have that type of responsibility, but they want to eat the cookie, but don't want to damn make the cookie.
Shoot, you got people out here that's like that look at other boys, right? That still out there dream like, oh, you a virgin? You a little man. No, they the great versions. Like what he talk I give that boy props.
And check this out. In these days that's coming, Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1 says, those men that save themselves is going to find themselves flooded with requests. The Bible says what? In that day, several women shall take a hold and look for that one man and say that we don't want you to buy us nothing. We got our own money. We want to buy you this. We want to do this for you. Now that works for us. You know what I'm saying? We tell you no lies over here. We tell you nothing but the truth. Now you got Katashi 69 and this Cuban girl. Best believe he have no intention on staying with this woman. He ruined this woman. He ruined this woman because really there was no dowry paid. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, and even in American culture, he did not go to the justice of the peace. He did not put no ring even in American culture. So therefore, there's no strings attached. It's just his baby mama. That's not our custom. You women were not born to be baby mamas. Every other culture pride themselves on husband and wife, except the Israelite culture. Look at the Arab man and woman. The woman is a wife. Look at the Chinese culture. You don't see the Chinese. Where is the Chinese woman that is working on social media?
They ain't not.
You know, see, where's the Arab woman that is twerking on social media? You don't see it. We're the only one where our women is acting rebellious and and like harlots.
Cause trust me, those other nations, they already know how to. Those women, they know how to use. Trust me, they know the powers that whatever they do, they yeah, they know what they're doing. The women that we are women, they don't know that they hold power and they abuse it for negative stuff.
And at the end of the day, Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13, you are going to meet a righteous man of the Lord. Because those men that you chose, which are the ratchet of the world, they are going to be, matter of fact, Isaiah chapter 3, verse 6, they are going to be, even they, no homo, even they are going to be looking for the men of the Lord. And Isaiah chapter 3, verse 6 says, them ratchet men is going to go to their brother of the house of their father, that means the Judite, the Judite men is going to be looking for the Judite men, righteous men, and say, please, let us be called by your name. Like, I'm sorry, Judite, I'm not homo. But here, it's a dog. Get on my face. That's Isaiah chapter 3, verse 6. Even the ratchet man is going to be looking for the righteous man. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1 says, several women, a smorgasbord of women is going to be fighting over the same way these ratchet women is fighting over Gucci, damn Future and stuff like that. The same way they're gonna be fighting over righteous men. That's money. That's money. And the righteous men like, I'm sorry, I'm not none of you. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all wasn't with me. Waiting in the gym. How that song go? That wasn't with me. Something in the gym. That's what that song goes. That's how it is. People better wake up. People better wake up. So we look at what's going on. You can see the war is coming over here. It's coming over here. It's, do you know, like I said, do you know Argentina, being that the Strait of Hormuz is blocked, Argentina is not getting any shipment, no oil, no fertilizer. So you know what they're relying on? Donkey meat.
You wanna know
They're
what else
only eating donkey meat.
you wanna know what else they're
And
relying?
you know what? And you know Europe put an order in for, being that Europe is not getting any shipments neither. Europe put an order for donkey meat to Argentina. So now it's going to be shipments instead of chicken and poultry. Europe is going to be eating donkey meat.
Right? And also what they got in play, right? For all this to happen and us to be distracted, we got that Fanta drink.
Oh Lord,
It's called
yeah,
it's called Hundis.
yeah,
That Fanta drink called
yeah.
Hundis.
Okay. Honda Elantra. The new Honda Elantra hybrid. You know what I'm saying? that is going to ruin your hot girl summer. You know
Fact.
what I'm saying? They're going to be hot. They're going to be masked up in quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to take a vacation, 14-day vacation, while they change up a couple of laws. You know, well, a few militants in, right? Well, a couple of
Y'all
military
better call a food safety and order a mask.
facts. That's what you're gonna need. I need all the YNs. Like this YNs, if it's time to like break the law, when it's time to take that vacation, be outside. Now's the time to be outside. Cause we
Yeah,
need
you
y'all.
better wake up, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, this December, this December, they up the age. Because Donald Trump might say, oh, well, the war's going to be over. If the war's going to be over, then why don't you up the age for the draft coming to 40? They up the age of this draft to 40. And this December, they're going to automatically, it used to be able to voluntarily enroll. Now, this December, they're going to automatically start drafting people from the age of 40 on down. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And our people don't understand that this is what's coming. Young and they're trying to have a hot girl summer and all of that stuff. Y'all need to be trying to find a man. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need. Not, I'm sorry, not a man. A righteous man. Because you know what I'm saying? Not any man, because any man is going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. You have problems on top of problems. You righteous men who is known, like it says in the book of Sirach, known for keeping it commandment. And for Israel's off the market. So he's out of the question. You got right Cupid though, but he ain't right. Well, he ain't righteous. So, well, I see. You gotta find somebody else. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, you know Frank Houston told me. You know Frank Houston said?
But
He said he stopped smoking weed. I said, yeah. You know what he said? He stopped smoking weed because
but
he said he got a new job and his new security job do drug tests. So he can't smoke weed. I said, that don't count. I said, you got to stop smoking because you want to.
yeah, like
Not because
you're forced to, yeah, like that takes the purpose out of it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you lose that job, you're gonna go right back to it.
He's in the right job, because you know what I'm saying? Security is where it's at.
Yeah,
He's in the right job.
it is a good job, but if he end up losing that job, he's gonna go right back to what he does best.
Popping, vaping,
Yo.
and the whole nine. But yeah, you gotta be righteous, bro. You gotta be righteous, you know what I'm saying? No time to be wicked, you know what I'm saying? The power that should not be, they got plans for you, bro. They got plans for you. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. That's why you gotta get in the class, you know what I'm saying? We got a camp, INBC, Israelite Bible camp, you know what I'm saying? We got classes every 5 days a week. So there's no excuse. 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Get in the class. You know what I'm saying? We got counsel. You need counsel? We here for you 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? You got issues? We here for you 24 hours a day. Telephone number is 310-365-6816. 310-365-6816. You don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to be alone. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody. Actually, you got somebody with an S, plural. You know what I'm saying? You got the Illuminati Radio and the ISBC Israelite Channel. That's what you got. You're not alone. How do I get it? You are not alone. Illuminati's with you. Although you're far away, Illuminati is here to stay.
Stay away from the Gentiles. That is not the right way. That will get you unalive. Please follow our way. The Most High is the only one.
Please don't paint your hair like the Cosby 69. That will get you on. All right, people. Pretty sure you guys tap on the like button. People tap on the like button. Get us in those algorithms. People tap on the like button. If you're new to this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Wherever we at, Spotify, you know what I'm saying? We at number 4 on Apple, you know what I'm saying? Goodbye, Queen Radio. Hello, Illuminati Radio. Oh, please. So say iHeart Radio. We up there with the big boys. iHeart Radio. Ain't that something? You know what I'm saying? iHeart Radio. And much, much more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit those follow buttons wherever you catch us at. Wherever you see us at. Wherever you stream us at. Hit that follow button. Tap on the like button. You know what I'm saying? What else?
We have a couple of comments here, Dad.
Oh, okay.
We have Omar says good evening, everyone. We have Amanda says hi. We have 60V. O Morg 17 says hi. We got uh Bamboos says good afternoon, brother. Pastor Mike, all praises to the Most High. We also have who's this Broken Chain says good evening or good afternoon, Pastor Smith, all co-hosts and family. All praises to the Most High.
Praise. Make sure you guys tap on the like, don't get the tap on the like button. Get us in the algorithm. Yeah, this is pagan, brothers. This is pagan, brothers. I'm gonna wake up and come out of this paganism because understand this. They follow us. We don't follow them. Because in the book of Jubilee, our holy days is well established from year to year, the same day. The same day from year to year. They follow our day. The reason why our holy day is established the same day from year to year is because there is portals on each holy day. And as we keep those days, we are well connected with the heavenly tables. I pray it, Lord, that as it does it, like the prayer says, as it is in heaven or earth. So that's why in the book of Maccabees, the heathen did not make their own altars somewhere else. They came into our temple. They sacrificed swine's flesh on our temple to their God because there was a portal there. You see? So that's why you have Takashi 69 on the night announcing his baby boy by a Cuban woman. It's all symbolic. It's all symbolic. But that's going to wrap it up for the Illuminati Radio Podcast show. Hey, for the Illuminati Radio Podcast. Oh, you got Sister Cheeky. I got to talk to Sister Cheeky. Sister Cheeky, how you doing, Sister Cheeky? I'm glad I'm done. That's Sister Cheeky right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right. That's 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 brother Israel's security guard.
I can't recap when it comes to female, yes. I'll be careful. I'll be very careful.
All right, all right. All right, so I think I said my announcement. Did you say your announcement?
Oh,
Did we say our announcement?
I think we did, but just in case, Young Disciple, we have the Young Disciple merch. You can put in your inquiries for that at Lamick19 outlook.com. That's capital LAMICK19outlook.com. We also have the Young Disciple Discord. To get the information to get into that, you can contact me at Lamick19outlook.com. Capital LAMICK19 outlook.com. And also, if you have any personal questions or advice, you can come find me live on TikTok at Lamick, capital LAMICK on TikTok. That's Lamick on TikTok.
All right. Make sure you guys tap on the like button, tap on the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, brothers and sisters. You all know where the Bible study class at. You all see IABC Truth on YouTube, and you all know that you guys got a telephone number. And I think that's it. Let's go to Brother Israel's final thought.
Final thoughts. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Cheeks, for being here. Our not only special, but your new co-host to Alumni Radio, Cheeky. Thank you, I appreciate it. Cheeky.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Thank everyone for tuning in, and hi, bless everyone. Have a good night.
All right. Chicken, you have any final thought? No, final thought. Everybody follow me on TikTok. Please tell me the TikTok what? Just follow me on TikTok. Please tell me. Have me on Facebook. Please tell me. Have me on Instagram. Please tell me. Oh, okay, pretty Tammy. I didn't say queen. I thought that's supposed to say
Nah,
queen
she
Tammy.
changed it to
I
pretty.
said pretty Tammy, pretty Tammy. Oh, okay.
You see, you gotta speak louder into the mic. No one can hear you. That's you can find Cheeky at Pretty Tammy on most social media. That's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pretty Tammy.
All right. And we will see you guys Thursday evening for the Late Night 2000 podcast. So every Thursday through Sunday.
All right, have a good night. I bless everyone.